What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Final Fantasy Mirror Access video, and very quickly, that other review, the global one, was supposed to be up hours ago, but their scheduling thing didn't work because time is kind of hard to do since I have the JP clock currently going on my computer, so it's kind of hard to tell when it's going to upload. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to do another double video very close to each other, and the algorithm won't like it. But I hope you guys will see this. Hopefully I'm not the only one here by myself. Anyways, Youthful Thunder Sakura here. Finally she gets Neo Vision form base, not awakened. Her STMR is okay. Anyways, Thunder Imbue for everybody. 30% damage amp for everybody, for lightning of course. 100% status resist buff for all allies, not too bad. Base limit burst, 30% stat buff, 200% limit burst damage buff for all allies. And a ratio form 160%. I don't know why 160%. Plant killer for all allies. It feels like they mistyped. Like they were going in and they meant to do 150 or something and they mistyped. Oh, just forget, just leave it in. You know, something like that. That's cooldown though. Also, she has 100% plant and fairy killer for all allies on an ability. Rambo zone effect, 25% lightning imperil. And a ratio limit burst. 350% stat buff. 45% lightning amp and 250% limit burst damage buff for all allies. That's it. Were you expecting more? Only 100% magic TDH. Literally just Thunder Nicole. Literally just copy and pasted pretty much, except for a few other things. Mostly copy and pasted. And her chaining is very low. You really would only use it to build finishing, build a finish. And no infinite turns, which is even better, right? Let's all give a round of applause for Alum. They love Nicole and Sakura so much that they almost copy and pasted their entire kits, like Noctis and Arden, but at least they slightly made them different in this situation, but almost made them the same. Oh my god! Well, they're good. It's ignoring the copy and paste laziness. Yes, she is quite good. But I'm not liking this aspect of where they just copy and paste basically a unique. She has almost no unique identity at all besides the killers and the 45% damage amp for lightning, because we have plenty of people who can do thunder or lightning imbue. So I don't know. 8.5. I'm gonna go 8.5 because on her merits alone, if you just look at her buffs and everything, yeah, she's quite good. But I'm not. That's under protest. That score is under protest, guys. I don't like the part. I don't like this that they're just copy and pasting. Thankfully, the other two units on the banner that I was looking forward to the most, not so much this, actually are quite interesting. So Citra does have a Brave Shift form. I'm not sure why they didn't reveal it, but she does have a Brave Shift form, which is really nice. So in her base form, she has 50 times mod to all abilities, besides the limit burst, of course. She has 50 times mod boost to all abilities besides limit burst. Has 122 times light brave shift bolting strike, chaining with spirit scaling. Unfortunately, it looks like she only gets that in her. It's kind of weird. She gets this only in her base form because I just looked, and she does not have the 50 times mod to boost for all of her abilities besides her limit burst on her brave shift form. This is so backwards. Actually, let's get into some negatives. This is so negative. Actually, I just looked at this. This is so backwards because she has the 6 times cap, 600% cap in her Brave Shift form, but she does not get the modifier boost. I think they did this intentionally because she does not have this base. She does not have the chain cap increase in her base form. So it's like, really? Are we gonna play this game? I mean, it's still good. It's still good, and she has 100% magic and spirit true duo, which is pretty good. In her Brave Shift form, 200% spirit and magic true duo innately, very good. Passive, 600% cap, like I mentioned. 200% limit burst damage passive, She has an 80 times 24 hit Lunar Burst, and it should chain with 3 times AMUE, so she has a few chaining partners. And also, I just wanted to mention this here since these are kind of harder to come by lately. She has Dispel Gut and also debuff removal for 1 ally. I'm not really sure what that is. It just says on the wiki, it just says Dispel, or like it just says like removes buffs for 1 ally. So, and it has some weird translated names. So I'm assuming this is something unique because this is not a spell. This is one of her abilities. So I'm assuming this is slightly unique. And I just thought, I guess, no infinite turns. Unfortunate. And like I mentioned, the base form does not have the chain cap increase as of my knowledge. And the backwards instances where she does not have the 50% or 50 times mod boost to all abilities in a Brave Shift form, which is very awkward because you would like to have it on the Brave Shift form with the chain cap increase, 6 times cap. But on the base form, she does have it, but she does not have the 600% cap. I know they did this on purpose. I think her Brave Shift form might still do more damage because of the 600% cap increase. It's just awkward. Hopefully maybe they like buff it and they like change it or something. She's quite good though. Her Lunar Burst is quite good. I'm gonna go. I can't go 9 because of this awkward thing where she doesn't have that mod increase. Unfortunately, she's not gonna be really that strong besides using her Lunar Burst. I'm gonna go 8. Makes me sad, but at least it's a positive score. 8 is still above 7, which is the standard score. So I'm gonna go 8 out of 10 because she doesn't really do anything out of the norm. She doesn't do anything super unique. It's just, she would be fun to use if you wanted to use her, and I'm looking forward to using her in some capacity because I'm sure I've got a lot of them. Oh, by the way, before we continue, her STMR did get buffed, but it's not that significant compared to the next unit we're going to be talking about, which I did mention, Medina. So her STMR got upgraded 50% Lunar Burst damage passive, and also she got it upgraded to 220 magic. And also 20 times mod increase for certain magic that she has, I think. And you cannot stack it because I just tried. I guess that's a whale flex. Okay. Anyways, 6 times cap, 600% cap. Sorry about that. 150% magic true to wield. 50 times mod boost for all abilities besides the Lunar Burst. She has 100 times ice holy type ability. So MPUs will equal the damage. She has 135% Ice Imperial plus 650 times Ice mod finisher. Not too bad. 200% Aquatic Killer and 100% Demon Killer. And she has 500 flat and also 1,000 flat, so just 1,500 flat magic passive, which is pretty insane. 250% magic, 250% Lunar Burst damage passive, and you're gonna find out why she has that in a second here. So yes, unfortunately, she is a super Lunar Burst unit. I mean, she, at least on this unit compared to other units, she has a lot of things she can be doing. If you have a dupe, it's gonna be kind of easier to find a dupe on global. She has a huge chaining modifier for. Oh, I didn't mention this. That's okay. Well, she has a huge chaining modifier for freeze, but it's freeze. Not a lot of units have that, unfortunately, but it's a huge modifier. It's like 200 times mod something, and you can quad cast that. So it's pretty strong, but her Lunar Burst is also probably going to be hitting pretty hard. 135% Ice and Barrel. These are all for 1 turn, by the way, just so you know. 35% damage amp. 100% Aquatic and Demon Killer buff, so you're basically getting that buff for that 1 turn. And 125 times plus 50% Spirit Ignore, Protector's Bayonet Chaining, which is 27 hits. At least, I mean, I don't like the Super Lunar Burst thing, but at least on this unit, they at least gave her a lot of things that she can be doing, compared to the other units, like Cyan, whose kit is basically garbage besides his Lunar Burst, almost. At least she can finish. She can chain. She has multiple ways of chaining. She has multiple ways of finishing. So I think this is pretty good. I think she's a lot better. I think she's probably the best Super Luminburst unit in terms of being. She can do things other than just sitting around just doing mediocre damage. She'll do a lot of damage regardless of what turn it is, which is quite nice. But I think she relies a lot on being a dupe, because if you don't have a dupe, she's basically just a finisher, because her SLB won't be very useful. So her SLB effectiveness will require a lot of money spent on the JP side, or a lot of Omni Prisms used, which I will be using instead. And Global will definitely be different. And finally, her Ice Holy, quote unquote, can't be reflected because it's an ability unless they change it. She doesn't have the Vivi passive, so I doubt that would be the case. Yeah, she doesn't have the Vivi passive, so it can't be reflected. So it's not going to be nearly as strong, but at least it's ice. I mean, that's something. So I'm going to go ahead and give her a 9 out of 10. I think she's going to get the highest score. I was impressed. I'm impressed by their kit, even though she's an SLB unit, which I don't like. So that shows to tell you how unbiased I am. I'm giving a unit type that I don't like a very high score, and I've been looking forward to her for a long time. So make sure to look forward to her on Global, as she is not a paid unit on Global. I'm sure a lot of people told me that they have a lot of her, so yeah, look forward to her. I might do some testing with her if I can find some friends. I've got some whale friends, but I don't know if they've all quit. But hopefully I'll be seeing some Medina friends to test with. And yeah, so make sure you guys like the video. Make sure you guys subscribe if you watched this far. If you've been holding on subscribing, hopefully this is the video that I earn your subscription. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.